Hello, everyone. Brooklyn Core Cutters here. Y'all know today is Throwback Thursday. We got the ladies with me. What's up, ladies?
Hey, Brooklyn.
Welcome, everyone. Hey, Brooklyn.
Yeah. We're about to do this here. We're doing what today?
American Gangster with
Okay.
Denzel
Oh,
Washington.
that's an excellent one, American Gangster.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real nice. All right, ladies, if y'all want to start, y'all can start. All right.
Okay. Okay. In the beginning of the movie, but anyway, this happened in 1968 up in Harlem,
Hmm.
and the movie uh originated 2014. Okay. At the beginning of the movie, Bumpy Johnson and Frank Lucas had a man tied in the chair, and they was throwing gasoline on him. They lit a match and threw it on him, and and
What's up, Phantom?
after he was burning, because he was cursing in Spanish. He was burning, and then Lucas shot him
Yeah.
after he put him on fire. So then after that, they was walking around, him and Frank Lucas, and they went into a store, and he was complaining about how these stores are taking over, no mom and pop stores anymore. These big franchises were taking over.
Right.
Went inside the store, and you could see in his face that wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
So
I,
Frank,
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell he was sick though.
yeah, I could tell, 'cause
Really?
the way he was making the face, the way his face was looking,
Right.
I was like, something's not right. So Frank asked him, was he okay? But he
Right.
was still talking, but he was making faces like his chest was hurting,
Right.
and he had a heart attack right in the store and
Yeah.
died.
He
Yeah.
did. He did. He
Yeah.
did.
Right. So after that, then became the funeral. And
Right.
everybody was in there, they just eating, talking mess.
Yeah.
But Frank Lucas, he was just real quiet, just chilling, just checking out the atmosphere.
Right.
And I can't remember the guy name, but he told Frank, "Go get me a match."
Oh yeah.
Tank,
You
Yeah.
remember that part? Okay. And so
Yeah.
that was Tango.
who was that, Karen?
His name is Tango.
Oh, that was
They call him
Tango.
Tango.
Right. And he told him go, because he was Bumpy bodyguard and did
Yeah.
everything Bumpy needed. He took care of it.
Yeah.
So he was talking to him like, he wasn't nobody because he was Bumpy bodyguard.
Right. Right.
And he said, "Go get me a match." But I thought he was going to go. I really thought he was going to go get the match, but he just sat down and he was just checking stuff out.
Yeah.
But then the lawyer came to him, and the lawyer said, "Bumpy made sure to leave you, well off."
Yeah. He said, "Yo, anything that you need, I'm here to make sure that uh you want for nothing."
Yes,
You understand? That's what he told him.
sure did. And then Frank Lucas started doing his thing. He went all the way. Hey, what's up, Phantom? He went all the way to Vietnam to get that
Yeah.
pure stuff. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. He did.
Because his cousin was over there in Vietnam, and
Right.
he knew
Yeah.
where to get that supply from. And he
Yeah.
went over to. They had to take horses to go.
Yeah. You see how they had boats of drugs. I mean, yo,
Yes,
it was the
Yeah.
distributors. You
Yes, but
understand?
did you see how they distributed?
Yeah.
Frank had five brothers, but
Mhm.
all his brothers lived in different locations. That's how it made its way
Yeah. From
to
one
New
spot.
York.
right.
It went to Greensboro, North Carolina first,
Mm-hmm.
passed through New Jersey, and then it made it its way to Harlem on the way from Vietnam.
Yeah.
He was me.
Yes, Steve. So
It,
he got that connection, boy. I'm telling you, he got the connection. And those you seen those Chinese men, they was out there doing taking care of that stuff with no gloves, no nothing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It was crazy. That was a real gangster movie.
Real gangster.
yes,
I
but
heard,
but
I heard it was a true story too.
It is. It is a
it
truth.
is a true story. It's a true story.
Yeah.
My great aunt attended his funeral.
Oh, okay.
It's a very true funeral. I mean, a very true story.
Yeah.
Very true story. And
And Denzel was behind making that movie.
Right.
So a lot of the things in the movie is actual truth.
Yeah,
Yes. True story,
yeah,
fam.
right.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
true story. Yeah, it definitely was a true story. I was all in it. I was glued to the TV.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Glued.
did you see when the two cops was trying to they thought that they was getting number slips and they
Oh
found over almost $1 million
yeah,
worth of cash. And his
yeah,
partner told him, yo, we gotta keep it because we can't turn in our comrades. And the guy
yeah,
was like, I don't care what you say, I'm
yeah,
gonna turn this in.
yeah. Because they said if you turn it in, no cop is gonna trust you, to want to
Right.
work with you, because they
True.
won't be able to trust you.
True. True. True.
Yeah, because you're going by the book. So we don't know if you could trust you with us because
Yeah.
you might turn on us.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Remember when the captain came in and he asked them how much money was there, and then he asked the cop that turned in the money, why are you counting this money in front of everybody?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You remember everybody in the precinct was watching that.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. They sure enough was.
So they didn't want to work with them. They did not want to work with them after they turned that $1 million in. And to turn that money in, I mean, they really didn't have to turn it in because the way they were saying is that they could have kept it, nobody would have ever known. But he was going by the book. He was a good cop. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
he was.
remember the part
Yeah,
where
but even though he turned in that money, the rest of the cops was going in there stealing the money right back.
yes
Yes,
they
they
was.
was.
Yes, they was.
Yes, they was.
It was $1 million they turned in. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't think I could have did that.
I don't
I
know if I
wouldn't.
could. But you got to
I
remember
wouldn't
they.
have never
But you
did
got to
that.
remember they're cops. Now, if somebody tell on them, then they're gonna lose their whole career. You got to remember, just because if you don't turn it on, you don't know who really saw you, or whatever the case may be, or you don't know who, if anyone's gonna turn you in.
True.
That's
Because them other cops, one of them other cops could have turned them in.
True.
right.
You know.
That is
Oh, please.
absolutely true.
That's true, Phantom. Please. I agree with that. I agree with that. So
Yeah.
remember the part where his partner went into that guy apartment and said that the
Yes,
guy put the gun on him and he killed the guy.
yes,
Oh
And
yeah.
that was in the projects, and those people were out there cursing her, let us in, let us in. So
Yeah.
what happened was that partner was a junkie, and
Yeah. He was.
he went to rob him. That's
Yep.
what
yes, he
happened.
did.
Yep.
And then he called his partner to come get him out of it. But his
Yeah.
partner knew. He said, you went in there to rob this man. That man didn't
Yep.
put a gun on you. You went to rob him. Yes, he put a
Yep.
gun on you, but you went to rob him. And he wound up, they wound up taking the man out, making him look like he was still alive, but he was dead in there.
Yeah.
He was by himself, and then he wasn't able to even get cops to come back them up because they said they didn't have nobody over there in that area.
Yeah.
So they had the EMT workers make him look like he was still alive because
Yep.
they would have killed them in there. Believe
Yeah,
that. Some people was upset.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a junkie, that cop.
Yeah, he was a junkie. He was a junkie.
When he found out, he pulled up. He's gonna pull the thing. Pull up his sleeve. You saw what happened to the cop though when he was in the ambulance.
Yes.
You saw what happened when he jumped out.
Yes.
I think he was. You think he was gonna kill him?
No, but he didn't want him to tell what happened. He said, just
Right.
like I said, tell it like I said. He said, no, I can't do that. So
Right.
that's why he jumped out the ambulance like that, because he was going to tell the truth that he went over there to rob that man and he murdered him.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's why he jumped out, the ambulance like that, because he was not, I'm going to lie. He said, I can't do that. I have to tell the truth. You went to rob that man and you murdered him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Really good movie. He was doing this thing though, Frank Lucas. He had a whole lot of businesses.
Right.
He brought
Yes.
he brought his brothers from the South, all of them up there. They all had businesses, and that's where they was selling them drugs out of those businesses.
Yeah.
And they all was money and laundering through their companies, through their business.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. How did the cop? Because I was watching it vaguely. How did the cop got killed? The junkie cop, right? Then he got killed.
No, because they didn't show any
Never
more of him.
I saw him in
no
the mortuary on a slab when his partner came to look at him.
Oh yeah, you're correct. He did get killed. He sure did.
Yeah, how did he get killed?
I
Well,
thought he
he
overdosed.
I
OD'd.
think it was a drug overdose. He had a drug. He did.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a
yeah,
druggie.
'cause I was like, what did I miss when I saw it? Then
No, I believe he overdosed.
He did. He did overdose. Correct. He did. He did, Brooklyn. He did.
how he died.
But what was crazy was Frank Lucas. He was under the radar. I mean, he was doing this thing. He had
Yes.
these people working for him. He was making plenty of money.
Yeah,
What messed him up was when the part where he met his wife inside the club, in his club. But what messed him up and made them start looking at him, when they went to that fight, he was sitting in the front and he had on, I think, a chinchilla.
man.
Yeah, he had on the chinchilla, but what alarmed them was when Joe Louis shook his hand.
Yes.
Right.
That's what alarmed them because Frank Lucas, all the stars, all the basketball players, football, he was well loved. He was well loved.
Right.
He just like Bumpy, he took care of Harlem.
Right.
He took care of Harlem.
Yeah.
Even though he had all that money, he looked out for others.
Right. Right. He
He
did.
looked out for others.
Yeah, that movie.
Now,
do
and that was something that Bumpy taught him.
Yeah, Phantom. The movie do look like a good movie.
Yeah, it does look like a good movie. Yeah, I was checking it out. It does look like a good movie. But real good movie. Up in Harlem. Straight up gangster. He was a straight up gangster. Yes, he
Yeah.
Oh, and to fast forward some, the best part of the movie is remember when Frank Lucas and the district attorney,
Yeah.
he came to him and he offered him that deal. So he said, "So what you want me to do?" Frank Lucas said, "So what you want me to do? You want me to give up the gangsters? That's what you want me to give up, the gangsters?
Right.
I'll give you a few of them." The guy said, "No, I want the cops."
That's what he wanted. He wanted
Yeah.
Cops. Frank Lucas helped them bust 124. He demolished their whole drug enforcement
Yes,
agency
he did.
because
Yes,
all
he
of them
did.
was on the tape.
Yeah.
And remember when they figured out that he was shipping his drugs, and they stopped the cargoes and they was hiding the drugs in the coffins of the servicemen that was coming back that had got killed.
Yeah. Yeah. He was,
And
mhm, mhm.
Frank Lucas was convicted and was supposed to serve 70 years, but he
Yeah,
walked in 12.
he did. He did
He
because
walked
he
in
gave all those
12.
people. He snitched out all those people. I
Yeah.
thought that he wasn't even gonna make it in jail because he snitched out cops. He snitched out a lot of cops. Remember that other cop that was in Jersey said you can't go to Jersey unless
Yes.
I know about it. He killed himself
Yeah.
because he knew he was done.
Yeah, because he was the head of the list when they started running around busting everybody. He was the last one, the last picture that Frank Lucas put up on the bulletin board. And maybe 2 seconds later, you seen that man sitting poolside and shot himself
Sure
Yeah.
did.
to death.
Sure did. But you know what was another part that I like when they went up into the projects where they was making all them drugs and them women.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, that part
Yes.
was really good for me because they went up in there and all them women was up in there naked because they had them dealing with that stuff and they was like, no, everybody got to be naked because they didn't want them stealing anything. And
Right.
they went in there and they took them down. I'm telling you, they took them down.
They took them down.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, it.
Let me tell
Yes,
y'all
they.
my favorite part. My favorite part that when they was in the store right? Remember when they was in the store and the guy came
Yeah.
in there and was telling him, you know, that something about he won his 20%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
Tango. That was Tango.
yeah. He was like, yeah, you know, you was opening the doors for
For
was
Bumpy
Frank
Johnson.
Lucas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was opening
He
the door.
drove for he drove the car for Bumpy Johnson for 15 years, and he was a henchman. But
Oh,
Bumpy Johnson taught him everything that he knew.
Yes, he did.
yeah, he was talking smack to him.
Yes, he was.
I was like, what the heck? And he didn't do nothing then.
Right.
You
But
know?
remember, he said a lot of people died owing Bumpy Johnson money, and I
Yeah,
get that money.
yeah. He wouldn't
And he
get
and
that
he
money from them.
Yes, he did.
and he vowed to because remember when he went to confront Nicky Barnes,
Right.
Right.
and Nicky Barnes got mad and threw the drink. He said, "Okay, all right, you have a nice day."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It
Good
was
movie. I'm
crazy.
telling you, people
he,
have
he
seen
was a
it.
he was a very calculating man.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was. And he was a good
He was
businessman, but he got messed up once that lady, his wife, bought that doggone coat, and he was sitting up in the front row. They was like, "What? Who is he?
yeah.
Who is he?" That messed him up because remember he told his brother, he said, "The
That's what I
loudest
was about to say.
one in the room
Yeah,
that they take a look at."
yeah,
He said, "Why you dressed like that?" He said, "I don't want you dressed like that. I'll take you shopping," because he was dressing like Nicky Barnes. Remember?
you look.
right.
You're my cousin. I would have killed you.
Yeah. Lucky you, my brother, because I would have killed you. Yes, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, he was something else. I'm
he was.
telling you, he was something else. And
He was.
remember the part where he was having something in his house, and his cousin
Yes.
shot the man because the
Yeah,
girlfriend let him do that. She shouldn't have let him do that. And he was behind her, and he didn't like that. He shot him. And
yeah,
then Frank took him and tore him up. But he's the one that gave them up. He's the one that gave
yeah,
them up. He's the one, that cousin.
yeah. That
Gave
was
them up.
crazy. And he
Yes.
got mad because he was like, "Yo," when they was cleaning the rug, like, "Yo, this rug here cost me X
It's
amount of dollars.
$20,000.
You can't rub it. You gotta stroke it."
Yeah, that was a U Packer. That was $25,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And his wife left him high and dry. She took herself back to Puerto Rico.
What's up, Lauren?
Hey, Lawrence.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she went back to Puerto Rico. Yeah, she went back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
She was all good when he was making that plenty of money. Because I'm telling you, when they did seize his bank accounts and foreign accounts, I'm telling you, he had $250 million.
$50 billion. Yes.
Wow.
They messed him up because that man, he was doing his thing up in Harlem. I'm telling you, if you've never been to New York, Harlem back then was beautiful. It was a beautiful place to be because I used to go up there all the time. It was beautiful. So
That's where my aunt still lives.
he still lives there. Yeah, I'm telling you, people don't know about that. Up in Harlem, yes, everybody.
And if you don't know how to dress, that's where you learn how.
Exactly. New York City, Harlem, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's an excellent gangster movie, though.
Excellent movie.
Mhm.
And if people have seen it, they need to take a look at it.
Not to interrupt y'all,
Mhm.
but the best part of the movie was when Frank Lucas got out of jail and who was there? Who was there?
The same one that got him put in jail. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And Frank Lucas looked at him. He said, all I got to do is make a phone call. He said, no, you ain't going to do that.
Yes, because he could have got right back into that business. I'm telling you, because they, like you said, they was going to give him 70 years, and he wound up with, I think, 12 or 15, and he came out 12 years, and he came out. Yeah, I'm telling you, I thought he was going to make it in there because you don't snitch up cops and everybody. But
yes,
he made it. But when he came out, the world looked a whole lot different. That's for sure, a whole lot different.
Yeah. And if you paid any attention,
yes,
Don King sitting next to him.
Say that again.
Don King was sitting next to him at that fight.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
He was, Diva. He was. He was sitting right
Yeah,
next
he
to him.
definitely was.
That's what got him messed up because they like, and then remember when they was trying to go into those coffins where the servicemen had died,
Yeah.
and then one of the some higher up was cursing that detective out because he was like, no, you can't do that. But the drugs was in those coffins underneath.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what messed him up too was when the nephew that was, was supposed to play baseball because he was a great baseball player.
Football.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
I thought it was baseball.
it was baseball, Karen. It was baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they saw him over there, when they were getting them drugs out of those coffins, that's what messed them up also. So it was a lot of things that came into part that, got him caught. But this man was filthy rich
Yeah.
behind selling
How he
drugs.
brought his mother.
His
Yeah.
mother went back after his mother when he went to jail. His mother went back to North Carolina.
Yeah,
No.
she did. Because all his brothers, they went to jail. Every last one of them. Every
Yeah,
one of them.
the guy asked him, has he talked to any of his brothers? He said no, he ain't talked to his brothers in years, and it's better that way.
Yeah.
But y'all missed the part when he came out the coffee shop and he went. They was wondering what he was doing. He came
Right.
out the coffee shop, went over to what is the guy name?
Tango.
Tango, that's his name?
Tango.
Yes.
Yeah, and shot him in the head over his money.
Right in front of
Yes.
all those.
Everybody said, "Where's my money? My 20%."
Right. And he
Oh,
was
you ain't gonna shoot me in front of all of these people? Blah!
yes.
Or ain't when his pocket it took the money out, it says 20%.
And you saw that's when they first came up, his brothers and them. And you saw
Wow.
they were looking, they was like, oh my goodness. So yes, he was a straight up gangster.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. And if you
Oh yeah.
haven't seen a picture of him, all you got to do is Google him. Everything will come right up. Everything will come right up if you Google his name. So
Yes.
really fantastic movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen it. There's no way that people didn't watch American Gangster.
Right. Right.
Oh,
American Gangster is what it is.
if you watched Hoodlum
Yeah,
and Mr. Untouchable,
yeah,
we know you watched the American Gangster.
yeah.
Because them are three of the most famous black
Yeah. Yeah, Phantom's
G.
talking about some other movie or something. You see with Phantoms?
Yeah, it was another guy that went to jail at 15 and came out at 58. And he wanted to go to jail.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Very good movie. Very good movie, guys. Very,
But
very good.
he lived a very quiet, closed off life after that.
Afterwards, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He stayed under the radar till his death.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Very good movie. So
American Gangster is crazy.
I think we kind of summed up.
Yeah, but y'all didn't sum it up yet because y'all ain't say when the police came in there and tore up the house. You remember the police came in there and tore up his whole house. His mother, all of them was in there. They tore up the house. They were looking for the money and the drugs. You remember?
Yes, we did.
They shot the dog in the head
Yeah.
and went up under the dog house and got all that money.
Come on, y'all.
Right, they did, and then they slapped his wife in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the money.
Yes. Okay, we did miss that part, but
Right? Yeah, because I'll wait for y'all to get to it. I was like, the police came up in there.
Well, we missed the part where Frank Lucas. We also missed the part where Frank Lucas was at the funeral, and when he came out the funeral, the cops had everything blocked off, and simultaneously they was locking up everybody else, including the cops.
Yeah.
The cops, the brothers, everything.
Yeah.
Everything that moved.
Phantom talking about the Chicago fire. He was talking about we'll watch it. Yeah, we'll watch it.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but I'm telling you, American Gangsters, that's what it is. American Gangsters.
Yeah.
It was
Real.
real nice. For
For
real.
real.
Yeah, yeah. All right, ladies. I guess we summed it up now, right?
Yes, we did. Yes,
Yeah.
we
So
did.
I want to thank everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that participated in us reaching our 500. We reached 500, everyone. So congratulations,
Woo!
Yes,
congratulations, the ladies. We,
yes.
we reached
Yes.
500. You
You
know,
everybody.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate it. Now we're gonna
Let's
try
try
to,
to make that 1,000.
yeah, we're
Yes.
trying to reach 1,000 now. Let me change my screen. Put my screen back to the beginning. Okay, here we go. All right, yeah, we appreciate everyone that supports us. You know, if you want to donate to the channel, the link will be in the description. You know, so if you want to help out the channel, for us getting new mercs, you know, I call it mercs, but it's merchandise. You know, we appreciate it. You know, and when we reach 1,000, we will start our giveaways. When we reach 1,000, you know, come on, y'all, we can reach that 1,000. We reached that 500. It took us a long time, a long journey, but we reached that. You know,
Yes, we did. Yes,
yeah,
we did.
you know, we dealing with some other peoples that's helping us build our channel up, and we want y'all to help us build a channel up also. You know, and ladies, it's always a pleasure. Always a
It's a
pleasure.
pleasure to be
You
with
know,
you too, Brooklyn.
yes, it's
Yes,
always
it
a
is.
pleasure. You know, and everyone in the chat, I want to thank y'all, even the ones watching, because you know I can see you. I see you. Right.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone. You know, we really appreciate everything. All right. So y'all know my motto.
Thank you, Phantom.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Phantom.
Thank you, Phantom.
Just ask Brooklyn. Until the next video, y'all. Brooklyn Cord Cutters. Out, y'all.
Out.
Great show,
Out.
ladies. Great show.
Thank,
All right.
thank you, Grace, everyone.
Thank you.